Vlogs 217. Kathy is leaving for New York tomorrow. How do you feel?
Good.
Yeah?
Excited.
What are you looking forward to doing in New York the most?
Ice skating,
Okay.
shopping at Mood Fabrics.
It's Susie's birthday.
Susie's birthday is the day I arrive, so
Yeah.
we'll do something fun. I have no idea what.
Nice. And she lives in New Jersey, in Ramsey.
So first thing I do is get on the train
Right.
to get to her neck of the woods.
And you're flying Virgin. So big thanks to Virgin for always creating a super awesome flight.
Yep.
Today we have the Fiat 500 Cabrio coming,
Right.
but you won't get to experience much of that because you'll be up in the air flying.
Yeah, but it's coming today.
Yes, I will take you to the airport driving that car, so that'll be cool. And so will these guys. These guys will get to go to the airport with you. Headed to the gym to do a quick workout this morning, and we hit some traffic. That is Malibu traffic. This side is moving, this side isn't. Do you need to stop for any reason?
That is the epitome of a porta potty.
Now Kathy is facing a dilemma. I can hear you thinking, it's like this wave that is pounding me in the right side of my head.
You heard me say something.
No, I felt it long before that. She doesn't want to go to the gym. She wants to go out to
but
breakfast.
I want to be on time, and I'm not going to be on time.
We're going to be a little bit late for her class, and she does not like to be late,
I don't
which
like it.
I respect. That's good. So instead,
Flip around. We're going to Marmalade. Pancakes.
Yeah, that traffic just sucks. So we're
gonna go eat instead.
We're gonna go have pancakes instead.
What are you going to do?
Have pancakes, basically.
Yeah, I feel like pancakes.
And then I just got a
Never
call.
have pancakes, ever.
We don't. I might have French toast. We'll see. We just got a call that the Fiat is showing up at about 11 o'clock, which is good because I have a 12 o'clock
And what
meeting.
if they got there early and we're at the gym? See, there's a whole lot of reasons why.
It's a lot easier
This turnaround is good.
to go back to the house from pancakes than it is from the gym. Morning. What do you want to say?
Feel a little guilty, but not that much.
Marmalade has fantastic French toast, but I think
My
next time-
pancakes were better.
Okay. So you say. But I think the next time we go to Marmalade, we should drive our Rolls Royce.
Why not?
You know. This is day one in the 2016 Fiat Cabrio. Very cool color. Interior is pretty rocking. I love this color combination. 30 miles per gallon, which is pretty good. And it's about $21,000. So it's not, not an expensive car by any means, but it's certainly a cool little runabout city car. headed south on PCH into Santa Monica. I got a meeting at Television 4 to talk about some YouTube stuff. Right away, the first thing about this car you realize is that you don't drive it like a normal car. You don't drive it like a truck or a sedan or anything like that. It's something you don't really drive slow, but you don't drive fast. So what I mean by that is that it's a quick car. Everything you do is like zippy. You know, you go around corners a little bit faster than normal, not at an unsafe speed or anything like that, but it's the kind of car that you want to have fun in. So you kind of zip around town a little faster. It goes back, it actually harkens back to the old days where the word wasn't speed or horsepower, the word was pep. That's where the name Pep Boys came from. You know, back in the teens and 20s, cars had a little bit of pep. This certainly has a lot of pep. It wants to go. It's got a very, very tight steering, and it just feels like it wants to get a parking space quick. It wants to go around corners quick. It's just a really fun car to drive. Guys at TV4, we got a good plan for the year. Those guys. To grab Kathy and the doggies in tow, and we're going up into town. First drive, first impression on this car.
I like the dash. It reminds me of a 50s refrigerator, which I happen to really like.
It's like driving a pistachio nut.
I don't know why you say that, because pistachio nuts are not blue.
It's kind of green.
That's not green.
That's
so
cool.
No way.
I saw that car in Santa Monica, and then I saw it at the gas station.
I think he's following you. And you know what? He has hair that's down to his knees.
That dude has very long hair.
His hair was touching the ground.
Okay, we get to start that a second time because now the mic is actually turned on. I just shot for 15 minutes with the mic off. Isn't that awesome? What are you doing?
Stealing some tape.
Oh. All right, so we had a good time driving the Fiat Cabrio. Car is very zippy. You know, can pretty much park in any space, anywhere. I don't care how big the space is. This car could fit in it, probably with room for another Fiat. But it's a fun little car. We actually drove up to Malibu Living in North Malibu, said hi to those guys. And speaking of Malibu Living, they have a party that's coming, music and art party on the 23rd of January from noon to 4. You should come check it out. There's going to be art and music and food and all kinds of that stuff and art, which I just mentioned. So I mentioned it twice. And also as a reminder, today is Thursday, but you're watching this. That means it's Friday, unless you're, somewhere else. We're on the other side of the planet or something. I'm not even going to go there. But on Sunday is Malibu Cars and Coffee with my special guest, Dave Kuntz from KABC. He's the car guy on KABC. He's going to be there. He's going to be bringing his Bullet Mustang, which is just really great. Right in the middle of it. Okay, so let's see who made it onto the blog today, car-wise. Oh yeah, 3 cars made it onto the blog. The first one, this is kind of cool. This is called the Rhino XT. You know, it's kind of a Hummer, Jeep, off-road looking thing. You know, it's not necessarily reminiscent of anything that you haven't seen before. It's just kind of clean. What I like about it is that the lines are very clean. It's somewhat slick technologically. It's got all the advancements and everything else, and it just kind of shows the direction that off-roading is going. Second one up is, you know, I'm always impressed with what Hyundai is doing because they have some really good design themes and language going on nowadays, and they got a lot of stuff that's in the queue that's going to be coming out. But I went to school with Chris Chapman, their chief designer, and he seems to be really has a good handle on what Hyundai's doing. This one in particular, I love the design style. I love the juxtaposition of shapes and forms. It's a great combination of speed, form, and functionality. It's just, you know, it's been out for a little while, but I just keep going back to it. It's a great exercise. And then the third one, this one really caught my eye at the Detroit Auto Show. This is the Acura Precision, and that's a really good word for it because every single line is precise on this car. It's got some really, really neat shapes and forms, concavities, and the bisecting of lines, and proportion especially. That blunt force front end is really cool. I just love the proportions. It's really slick. Make sure that you head on over to fireballtim.com. You can subscribe there because we got all other kinds of stuff going on there besides the vlog, concepts and different things. We also going to feature other people and some of their design stuff. Plus we got books and all kinds of different things, and especially got some new stuff coming. Got a couple books that are coming this year, so I'm very excited about that. I really appreciate the comments that you guys leave down there, and even on Google+, we've been doing a lot of stuff there. And today's shout out goes to John Wright, who is in Australia. John is a big racer, Wright Motorsports, and he's always, you know, whipping around the track. And every now and then he sends me something cool like this. I don't know what those guys are doing. They're just kind of standing around there, but we don't have kangaroos here in the States, so it's just kind of something cool to look at. Thank you, John. Peace out, brother. To everybody else, have a good night. We'll talk to you soon.